Arizona, homeowner's best friend.
When do you plant and when do you harvest?
Sure, yeah, the gourds, it's kind of similar to cotton. So we would typically plant around mid-April, and we're growing and keeping the gourd vines alive from mid-April, and we typically will do our last irrigation around the first part of October. By that time, the vines are starting to cut out, they're starting to die, the gourds are starting to dry, and so the gourds will then sit in the field for probably the next 3 or so months. And during that time, we could go in there and harvest dry gourds, but because of the sheer harvest cost, we choose to wait for everything to completely dry. And we do our big harvest around the end of February through the first part of March. So the whole process of growing gourds and harvesting is pretty close to a year long.
And the harvest time seems to lay in perfectly with your customers,
right?
Coming in the winter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's certain varieties that we're low on going into the winter because our busiest time is November through April. So if we are low on a certain variety that people love, we can go in there and harvest a few, just get those available for our market. Because we've got our family farm with the gift shop, and we call it the Gourd Yard. And people can come in there and purchase gourds throughout the year.
Rosie on the house, every Arizona homeowner's best friend.